know, nowadays, people believe just about anything. Not that that's really ever changed, but it runs the gamut. So many wild, outlandish notions, so many crazy ideas, so many theories, 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 and theories. A lot of conspiracy theories. But you know, there's no way you can know what's true and what's not. I know, they'll tell you, oh, but this is a surefire thing that happened. And I saw it, and I documented it. Well, can you really trust that? Because anything can be tampered with. Anything can be altered. Anything can be said to happen. And then to get to the person and they're like, oh no, it happened the way those people that came in the room and told me to say it happened. You see, we really don't have a full scope of things. And it's hard to come to a conclusion or a decision about something when you don't know the answer. Or you don't have the full question. See, there's so much hidden from us. There's so much that we can't observe with our own naked eyes. So much knowledge that's not foretold or put in mysteries, mysticisms, illusions, and pure bogus theories. You know, there's a lot of theories out there. A lot of people are getting hung up on them. A lot of people are starting to think that maybe this is true, maybe that's true, maybe this is true, maybe that's true. I'm one of those owls that doesn't take an opinion. I just sit and linger and watch. And see, if you have an opinion and it turns out to be wrong, are you going to come back and say that you were wrong? Very few people are seldom to do that. If you have an opinion that turns out to be correct, are you going to take credit for it? Well, you know, a lot of people love taking credit for things that they think turned out to be the correct thing that they called for. But they weren't the only one calling for it. And maybe they heard it from someone else and they just jumped on board. You know, it's like the game of telephone. You hear something, you pass it down, they hear something, they pass it down. By the time it gets to the last person, it's nothing like it was at the first person. So, you know, I tend not to trust what I hear. I tend not even to trust what I see. Because what you hear and what you see is not true. It's an illusion. And you know what? Well, seeing as you can't discuss or tell the truth anymore, because nobody knows what it is, then there's going to have to be a neutral arbitrator that comes along and defines what it is for us that's true. Hopefully that thing will be accurate. If it's based on the last premise, it won't be. But if it's based on a new premise, which is that you have to tell the truth, no matter how detrimental it is to you or the other people, well, you might stand a chance of succeeding. We'll see. But there's a lot of theories out there, and I'm not taking any opinions on any of them. I'm staying neutral, because I don't think I have all the evidence. And I kind of like the approach of like being a sleuth and getting all the facts before I take a stand.